Hello, Sven. I can never say Sven's name. Sven's friend, and welcome to your reading. He actually has not told me your name. I just know that you're a Capricorn, um, and it's weirdly I'm getting like a sense of energy that you um I don't know, something has happened. There is is there something that's happened in your past that's kind of affected you now? Because right now I'm not getting a strong Capricorn energy that you have the drive that um most Capricorns have. I don't know why I'm picking that energy up. Um I'm not sure. So let's just get into the reading and see what we find here. I'm going to start off with this is a general reading, so anything that you need to know will come up. Hopefully, I did ask, but we will see. So let's just kind of see generally your love life first before we move on here. Do you feel like was there an ex or has there been someone relationship? Because I have the moon card here. With the moon card, I am sensing that there was some secret that had really affected you, and it just kind of made you become a new kind of version of yourself, okay? And it was something that you found out, and it's something to do with is there a marriage? Did a marriage break up? Did someone get a divorce? I don't know. Something about a marriage, or is it to do with your views on marriage now? I'm not sure. There's something here that is affecting you with the moon. You're not addressing it, okay? And you really need to address it because with the moon card, it's telling me, mm, there's something that you're hiding from yourself, and that needs to be brought to light. Okay, you can't keep that hidden in the dark. Okay, so whatever that is, and that situation, whatever it involves, that needs to be past energy because that is what's kind of stopping you right now. The next card I have the Justice. Okay, so with the Justice card, I am seeing that right now, um, things are kind of going your way. It's seeming that is there any like contracts? Have you been moving house, or have you been moving? I see some kind of movement and something to do with documents. Okay, and that's kind of been working out for you. And um, if there is something to do with the law, just be careful as well. Um, that there's no trickery or there's nothing that's going to um I see that is there's talks about it or something. I'm not sure. With the Justice card here, I'm also feeling like there is a woman in power and she can just take everything away from you just like that. Not everything as in everything, but just something that means everything to you. She can take it away from you. Um, but don't let her rule you in that way, because that's not a nice energy to have. Usually the Justice card is okay, but why am I picking that up? Let me see. What is King of Pentacles? So there's also a male energy here. So there's a King of Pentacles, but he's in reverse. So it's kind of like, um, is it like you've been set up to fail in some way? Has Okay, I'm getting male and female energy that are not working together in the right way. Um, if it's not if this is a relationship and it's too, I'm not sure. It's just like there's two energies not working here together. If you're represented by the King of Pentacles, but that could be um, a parent as well, or a sibling that's just not doing great either with their health or their wealth at the minute. Um, but yeah, I'm really feeling that you need to um, stay optimistic about your love life at the minute, um, because I'm really seeing that like you lost somebody, and it's kind of like you just want to be at peace with yourself right now, um, because you're not really seeing a bright future for yourself. But I'm just wanting to let you know that there is angels around you, gathering around you at this moment, and they're just kind of giving you a pat on the shoulder, saying it's going to be okay. Just don't worry too much right now. That's what I'm hearing. So whatever that thing is that's niggling at you, stay optimistic. It's going to be fine, okay? Because the next card I have here is the Nine of Swords. So it's kind of, for me, with the Nine of Swords reversed here, it's like, if you look at this card like this, it's like you're not getting a lot of sleep about something in your future. Well, that's at least the way you think it's going to be, or that you're going to be sleeping alone. And there's something telling me that you think that you don't know if you will deserve love or something in a horrible way. It's like, no one deserves me, or you might not say that to yourself, but deep down you might think it. In the future, I see that worry that you have is going to be flipped, or not flipped, like completely out of the picture. Let me see what will happen if you do change your thoughts. Oh my god, sorry, I just pulled the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is a perfect relationship. There is a perfect relationship there out for you, okay? So just, you do deserve love, okay? You are a lovable person, and there is someone out there that is perfect for you. So stop worrying about being alone, and that there's so many horrible people out there that are just going to like stab you in the back, okay? That is not the case, okay? Now, moving on. What do we have? Let me see. I will shuffle again. I'm going to pause it a second. Hold on. Okay, next. I see that you may have someone who had a really good time recently. Like, you've been dressing really well and you have been looking really good. But there's just something not right. You're just kind of sitting there and you're like, oh, I have a lot of like material wealth, but internally you're not happy, and you need to declutter your mind, okay? Because I don't know, do things that'll make you feel good. Really think, write down in a book of like doing like a declutter. Even declutter things around you. If you have too much clothes, if you have too much beauty products, or there's empty like beauty product bottles, get rid of it. Get rid of the clutter. Once there is no clutter, your mind can be a lot more free, okay? So I'm sensing that you need to do that, because there is a spirit around you that doesn't like mess, doesn't like too much things. So start to think about things that shouldn't be there because they're just in your space, okay? Get things out of your space, because I see you're very sensitive, and you are someone you are very grounded. So if there is things in your space, that's going to affect your energy, okay? Also, I feel like your energy at the minute is Queen of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords is that bad bitch, okay? The Queen of Swords for me is telling me that it's time for you to feel like you have a voice, okay? Because you're someone who needs to be heard. You're someone who could be that like leader. I don't really know if you want to be a leader, or I don't think you want to tell people what to do. It's not the Capricorn I'm getting. I keep feeling with Capricorn, it's like you want to be that bad boss bitch. But with you, I see you. Your masculine energy is very chill, and it's not, I don't know, it's the feminine spirituality is coming in here. So your intuition's telling you to go against your sun sign. So your sun sign's a Capricorn. What is your moon sign? Start maybe looking into what your moon sign is and start going towards that, okay? Because with the Queen of Swords here reversed, it's telling me you're not speaking up and you're not letting people hear what you have to say. And also get rid of that feeling that something to do with poverty. You have some kind of anxious feeling about poverty. I don't know what it is. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Because in the future, if you don't start to speak up and be passionate about what you really want to do, with Five of Wands, you're going to have a lot of competition in the future, okay? And just make sure you don't choose the wrong working environment, or you choose the wrong job, or you're choosing the wrong path for your career, because you're going to have a lot of competition in that, I see. So maybe rethink what you want to do. Really sit down and think about it, because you're earth energy, you're an earth sign, so you really need to doing more things to do with nature. I see that you need to be out in nature, because these guys here all have blindfolds on, yeah, and they're hitting the honeybee tree here, but they're blindfolded and there's someone there laughing, and they're just kind of like, they don't realize that they're about to get stung, okay? Because they're all like wanting to hit that pinata when really it's a honeybee nest, and it's like, sometimes we always want to win in life, but it's always a better option to just sit back and take a chill pill, okay? Is what I'm getting for you here. And I really feel like in the future you need to ask for help, okay? I don't think that your Capricorns don't really like to ask for help, but you really need to start asking for help and being open to asking for help, okay? And in the future, we have the Lovers. Okay, speaking your truth is how you're going to attract someone into your life as well. Or maybe it's going to heal a lot of things that have happened in relationships, okay? Okay, so lastly, I just pulled these 3 cards and laid them out because running out of time and I want to say more things. With the Seven of Swords here, it was reversed, so it's like, so it's telling me that in the past, you had to walk away from someone and you maybe necessarily really didn't want to do it because that person or that situation, you had a real like urge and you were passionate about it, whatever it was. So there was something that came up and you needed to pay a lot of attention to it, and you had to walk away, but you didn't want to walk away, or maybe you didn't walk away. And yeah, I'm seeing that right now with the King of Cups. That King of Cups was actually reversed. And the energy I was picking up is you and Sven. I said in his reading something about traveling. I really, really feel like, were you childhood friends or something? I don't know. Or do you feel like you've known them like for all of your life? I don't know. Because I really feel like there's a really close bond now with the two of you. And you also need to be more open, and you two need to I don't know, you two need to get a little bit closer in some way. And I think that what would work for you is, but if both of you traveled, or if both of you moved somewhere and just seen how life was, because I think the two of you would work really well together. Okay, and with the Five of Swords here in the future, Five of Swords reversed is kind of talking about not arguing, but I'm seeing like advice for you in the future is to not be afraid to argue, not to be afraid to get into arguments, but start believing that you will have a lot of life experience. So you in the future, I'm really seeing that you have to start speaking up for you, for in order for you to move in the direction that you want to go. You have to start being like, this is the biggest thing for you. if someone pisses you off, you just say it. You just say, okay, listen, you don't have to be rude. You just be like, I don't want you to treat me like that. Or you just start getting your confidence back. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. But yeah, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And thank you so much for watching. Please let me know how this resonated, and yeah, goodbye.